Hi, Facebook friends. Helen Archontou here, CEO of the YWCA of Northern New Jersey. So happy to have some time with you today on this beautiful sunny Tuesday. If you are in our part of the world where you are today. And it's wonderful that it's a beautiful sunny day because it is Earth Week and we are celebrating and spotlighting all kinds of businesses and organizations this week that are really showcasing sustainability. We are committed to helping our viewers and our community support a green lifestyle that is healthier and better for you, and also healthier and better for our environment. As we know, Earth Day was recognized in 1970, and April 22nd, which is in 2 days, is actually considered Earth Day, and it provides an opportunity to raise awareness around environmental issues and remind people that we all contribute to creating a sustainable planet. More recently, the initiative has been celebrated on a weekly basis and even on a monthly basis to help us become better stewards of our planet and to help us all reduce our carbon footprint. And, when we think about ways that we can be sustainable and ways that we can make an impact in our environment, there's so many places that, you may not naturally just think about, that can have an impact. And so we wanted to make sure that we bring some of those to you this week to help you in your hopeful plan, to be more environmentally conscious and sustainable. And so with that, we are so happy to have with us today Teri Capparelli, who is the director of Habitat for Humanity's Bergen ReStore, which she also right now is the current interim executive director. And she is with us today to share about how this international nonprofit not only builds affordable housing, but also supports sustainable shopping through their ReStore in Westwood, New Jersey. And donations that come from people like you that are watching are able to offer new and gently used home furnishing items. And that also helps them, in addition to that, provide some home improvement products to them, some home improvement, and then they create a second chance for life. And that keeps us from not putting more into our landfills. So it's really something to think about. And it's really something to praise what Habitat has done with their organization and how they have helped add this piece to the work that they're doing. And it's so mission linked, and it's doing so much good in our community. I'm so excited to tell you about it. But before I do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Teri, and then we can jump right into our conversation. Teri joined Habitat for Humanity in 2018 as the director of their ReStore. And as we said, it's located in Westwood, and she is responsible for overseeing all aspects of the store operation. She herself has 37 years of experience in the fashion industry, and most recently spent the last 5 years at Lord & Taylor at the Fashion Center in Paramus, where she was the fashion advisor coordinating fashion shows for nonprofits, local schools, and other civic organizations. The YWCA was one of the organizations that she organized a wonderful event for, along with Suez Women's Group. So we are old friends, or longtime friends, I should say, longtime friends. Better word, with Teri, and very familiar with her amazing work that she has done. But prior to that work, she's also been a buyer in the exclusive garment district, as well as an employee for many popular local retailers, even like A&S. So welcome, Teri. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks, Helen. Thanks for having me.
So, I love everything about the ReStore because it really does create, not only is it so environmentally conscious, but it also, creates just an opportunity to find very unique finds,
Yes.
right locally, again, in our community, and at the same time support such a wonderful organization and such a wonderful mission. So can you tell us a little bit about the ReStore
Sure.
and what it's all about?
Sure. So we are located at 121 Carver Avenue in Westwood, New Jersey. And I'd like to explain to everybody what we do at the ReStore. It's almost as though you're walking into a treasure trove, like grandma's home. You never know what you're going to find. We procure 7 to 9 donations every day. We have 2 drivers that go out on a truck, and there's a process in donating furniture. So we have the gentlemen that go out and they come back periodically throughout the day to remove the furniture from the truck. And we take household items in, we have furniture in the store, and some weeks we get more dining room sets, some weeks we get more couches. We set our store up a little bit different from some of the other Habitat restores. We set them up in little vignettes, so we like to give people the opportunity to see what they're purchasing and how it would look in their home. And it's just every day things change in the store, so we're excited every day. My husband always says, "Oh, what is she coming home with today?" And there's always something for every age group here, and it's delightful. It's a wonderful environment. The volunteers that we have here have become like family to me. They are just the most incredible group of individuals, men and women, and without them, we really would not be as successful as we are today without the help of our volunteers.
Well, April also happens to be a month where we honor our volunteers across the nonprofit community for sure. So shout out to all the volunteers everywhere. They're supporting nonprofit organizations like
Absolutely.
Habitat for Humanity and YWCA of Northern New Jersey. We really could never do what we do without all of you. And but I know that your ReStore is different. Possibly and probably, in my estimation, because of the talent that you bring to it, and because you have that flair and that your long history of work in the industry of fashion and that wonderful eye, so that you can set up what comes into the store and make it look so much more attractive. Because sometimes there are folks like myself who maybe don't have that kind of vision, but you see things in a different way. And I know that just seeing the way that you put things out, make everything really, really attractive.
Well, it's a team effort, though. It is a team effort. We have, like I said, so many wonderful volunteers here who help out, and we're constantly moving things around out on the floor. And we have a great manager, Robert, who's here with us, and he oversees a lot of things when I'm over on the affiliate side. So it truly is a team effort. But thank you for the compliment. I have to pass that on to.
Yes, well, shout out to Robert and all the others as well. So let's talk about kind of that whole concept of rethinking retail, right? I mean, we know what traditional retail is, but the reality of it is that does come with a lot of negative environmental ramifications.
Yes.
We just, as a society, keep gathering and gathering and gathering and disposing and disposing and disposing. That's, for everything, but when you think about items like furniture, which are so big and take so much to manufacture and to create in the first place, can you, talk with us a little bit about those eco-friendly benefits of
Absolutely.
Part of the ReStore concept?
So for us here, what we try to do is, as I said, set things up in vignettes. We're very, very conscious of trying to keep furniture out of the landfills. We are a little bit more selective in what we bring into the store and what we've seen people are coming in and asking for. The other thing is, as you said, for manufacturing, it saves on emissions coming from these plants. And quite honestly, the furniture from, 10, 20, 30, 40, even 50 years ago is just made so much better. The quality is there. We actually just started a program here where we're selling Recolor paint, which is also a very unique situation. Two women started this business, and they go around and get paint that, maybe somebody didn't like the color, and, they bring it back to the store. So they refurbish that into a number of different items. We here only take the chalk paint. We only sell the chalk paint here, because everything else is donated. So this is the only program that we have that we're purchasing. So it's quite interesting. We do events here. We have people chalk painting, and to take old furniture and make it new. It's wonderful for people, like students moving into their dorms when, and hopefully that comes back full force this upcoming fall. It's great for first-time apartment renters, and it's also wonderful for young couples too, coming in to the ReStore, and maybe they just bought their first house and they're on a budget. So we try to give them a number of ideas, and sometimes they'll come in with dimensions of the rooms that they're looking for, and I try to walk through the store with them and maybe give them a little bit of advice as to what pieces would work well, and if they want to do a chalk paint on it, which is it's wonderful. I think half of my house is all chalk painted. So there are many wonderful new items that do come into the store, as well as previously owned. We sterifab them, which is a disinfectant on the furniture. In addition to our furniture pieces that come in, we've been very, very fortunate. Capital Lighting has donated many wonderful new lighting fixtures to the store. So there are new lighting fixtures here. And then we also get household items in. So it's old is new again. I'm seeing that so many people are buying China sets again, which makes me, feel wonderful that we're able to even take household items into the store, and somebody is really enjoying them. So it's really a lot of new and exciting things that are happening here.
That's wonderful. And I know that, your ReStore was booming, way prior to the time of COVID. But I'm curious to hear how you did that pivot through COVID, because I can imagine that the shutdown was challenging, but at the same
Yes.
time, all we've heard over this past year are people going through these kind of cleaning, projects and redecorating projects. So I'm wondering how that impacted people making donations and also identifying new items, for them, to bring into their homes.
Right. Well, we've been very fortunate. Our donations have increased, and also our traffic here in the store has increased also. Many people are, again, refurbishing what they have. The one noticeable item that we are lacking in is outdoor furniture. And I think that's because so many people, were not able to travel, and they held on to their outdoor furniture. So I'm hoping that with things getting better with the economy and everybody getting their vaccinations, that we'll be able to get more outdoor furniture coming into the store. But it has impacted us in a very positive way. We were closed for a short period of time, and then we came back to the store where there were very stringent guidelines that we had. We still follow with social distancing, and masks in the store are mandatory still. But we've had people seem to feel very, very comfortable, and we do procure our donations. As I said, a number of times during the day, we ask that they're either in the garage or in the driveway to avoid going into anybody's home. And hopefully when everything is changed again, we will be able to go back into our consumers' homes to pick up their furniture. So that's been a little bit of a challenge, not only for the donators, but for us also. But we try to accommodate people to the best of our capability and ability.
So let's talk about that for a moment. If someone does have something that they want to donate, what is the process for that?
So they're able to go online and go to www.habitatbergenrestore.org, and they're able to send in photographs, and then we view them, and then we will give them a call, and we set up a date for a pickup. And if some people who are not techie will come into our store with pictures on their phone, and we try to accommodate them by looking at the pictures, and then we'll physically put them into our schedule at that moment and give them the information. There are some things that we don't take in. We don't take any bedding in. We don't take any infant or items in the store, or like walkers and wheelchairs, that type of those type of items. But for the most part, as long as they're in pristine condition, we will take them into the store. And there's also a list on the donation form that will state what we do and do not take in.
Great. And so for those of you watching today, just to make sure that you're noticing, we're putting the links in the comments here so that you can go right to the Bergen ReStore .org, which is the website, and that part of the website where you can get all the information about how to make a donation. And also, if you are interested in checking out the store, you can get the store hours. And I really do appreciate you sharing the detail about how you sterilize and clean the items that come in so that they are ready and sanitized, and people can feel safe bringing them back, into their homes as well. And again, just one more time, just to make sure we're clear for our viewers, what you accept. You accept furniture, home accessories,
household items. And again, we don't take houseware items in at a crack or chip. We prefer to have complete sets of dinnerware. We take in silverware. We sell paint here in the store also. Not only the chalk paint, but we get donations from Ace Hardware and many other, local retailers that want to donate to us. Kukin Brothers have been absolutely wonderful. We get a number of doors and windows in from them. So it's been, quite a generous group of individuals and companies that have been able to help us succeed to where we are right now, particularly during the pandemic.
Well, so I actually encourage everyone to, when you are feeling, ready to get out there, to go stroll through the store and just take a look, or again, they're on social media, and they do a wonderful job at showcasing the pieces that are in the store and what's, with the setups, as Teri mentioned. So you can go to their Facebook page, and, I think Instagram, and, all of your different places that they're on, and follow them so that you can see what's there. I'm sure that, you have people that kind of see something and then quickly call and say, hold that for me, I'm on my way down.
Yes.
So.
And sometimes, unfortunately, sometimes we'll post it and it goes immediately. We also have, on Saturdays, we have super sale Saturdays. So we like to select 3 items every Saturday, and we discount them. It's a 1-day sale. So yeah, they can check out all of our posts right now. I think on our ReStore and on our Habitat side, you're going to see that we have our very first virtual gala tomorrow evening. So I urge everybody to sign up for that. I hope they will, and they'll enjoy themselves. And we also have silent auction items on there, and some really fun things, lottery board and restaurant board, and we have a 75-inch Samsung TV. So there's lots of things, Mother's Day and Father's Day is coming up. So yeah, it'll be quite nice to take those items home.
Another great way to support this amazing organization with all of its creative aspects. So, I'd be surprised if our viewers haven't heard of the Bergen ReStore, because you have been all over the press lately. You've been on the news. When I flip my channels, you've been in the newspaper. There have been all these like wonderful local stories, as well as in our bigger, newspapers. And, and kudos to the work that you and your volunteers are doing that led you into all of those places. Can you tell us a little bit about how you have supported local families during this time, and the initiatives that have just gotten you so much wonderful press?
Well, we would have customers come in on a daily basis when children started learning virtually. And it was apparent to not only myself, because I was facing these customers every day, but Roxanne Camacho, who is our board president, and Sonia Clark, who is our former board president, we all decided that it's time for us to make desks and pay it forward. So Habitat not only does fundraisers to raise money for our build, which is currently on 95 Sand Road here in Westwood, but we need to pay it forward. So we decided to build desks for children, and we needed them small enough that they were accessible for parents to be able to load them in their car when they came to pick them up. And to date, I believe we have distributed, with this weekend, what we passed out. I think we're up to about 175 desks that we've been able to make for students. And it's helped the children. It's also helped the parents. My eldest daughter is not only a teacher, and her husband is a teacher, but they have 3 small children. And she just was so informative in telling me how difficult it is for everybody teaching from home and the students virtually learning. So we've been able to help a number of families, which make us feel, quite good. And then we have our Homes for Hounds. We had a wonderful, wonderful event back in, I believe it was the end of September last year, and we had 5 teams building homes for their little loved ones. And we had an exciting afternoon outside of the side of our building. We're able to hold events out there. It's large enough to hold events. And we brought in animal shelters. We brought in the Westwood Veterinarian Hospital, who were instrumental in our success that day. And all of the pets were adopted. I think it was 26 dogs and I think it was about a half a dozen kittens. So we were very happy about that. We made a number of families happy. And, there's something always going on here at the ReStore. And we just try to be more community involved because we feel as though people need that help, particularly during this period of time. When we reopened our doors, we had a food drive that benefited some local food pantries here, and that was for our 3rd anniversary. So it was successful, and for our 4th anniversary in September, we'll be doing another food drive here too. So I think it's just time that everybody needs to pay it forward and help a little bit more than we have in the past.
Well, those are some amazing ways to, jump in and support our community during this time with these, challenges that families were facing. That the desk program is amazing. That the program for the, to help the hounds, find new homes and homes created for them. So much good stuff is happening at Habitat for Humanity. So we do encourage everyone watching to check them out and learn more about the organization, the wonderful work that they're doing. And again, this amazing piece of their overall program, the Bergen ReStore. And, we really do encourage everyone to think about their carbon footprint, think about ways that you can, bring it to keep working on it over time, and think about, as you are going through your home and cleaning, or you are bringing things back into your home, about using options like the Bergen ReStore. I know that we've had, over the course of the time that YWTV launched, we've had a number of retailers that are in the consignment shop space around clothing on, talk about that piece. But I love that this gives you even more options and more opportunity to think about ways that you can, live a more sustainable lifestyle.
You can, Helen, I'm sorry to interrupt. You can change your home, the look of your home, like we change our wardrobes from season to season.
And I love that. And again,
it's affordable.
It makes it very affordable, and you can feel good about it, in every way and space, when you do it in this, in this fashion, because you're supporting a great cause. The money that you're paying for these items is actually going and paying, and helping pay for houses for people who are in need, and you're helping create a whole new life for someone, at the same time as bringing, a wonderful piece into your home, or a wonderful item into your home, and also supporting the environment. I mean, that's not just a win-win, that's a win-win-win.
It certainly is. And everybody who donates, whether it's an in-kind donation or a monetary donation, it's a known fact. Everybody feels wonderful about themselves once they've been able to donate. And, there are a lot of people that need our help. There's a misconception about Bergen County and that we don't need help. And we do. There are many people that are still homeless. There are many people that need homes. And for us, for me anyway, in particular, we're building this latest home for a veteran and his or her family. And we need to take very good care of our veterans. You know, we're very fortunate and lucky to live in this country, and because of what they've given us. So it's time for us to pay them back also.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I think we just added a fourth win. It's a win, 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 because the fourth win is that it is a tax deductible donation,
Yes.
by also supporting it. And then the feel good factor makes it a fifth win. So I don't know. That's a whole hand of wins.
That's it. We're going to high five.
Why yes, high five to you too. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. So again, I encourage our viewers to, keep learning about the work at Habitat. Again, they have their event tomorrow night, something for you to sign on to. And for us at YWTV, we're going to continue the week spotlighting environmental programs and causes, and living a sustainable lifestyle, and supporting Earth Week. So we hope you join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'm very excited to have on a personal friend of mine and an amazing organization in our community that he represents, Flat Rock Brook, which Stephen Weisner, their executive director, will be joining us. Thursday, as we know, is our Share the Mic Now, so we look forward to that. And Friday, we will continue our conversations and be talking about, are you ready for this? Sustainable swimwear. And we'll be having Alexa D'Amico, the owner of The Day Swimwear, on. So folks, there are so many ways that you can make a positive impact on your carbon footprint. So please keep thinking about them and join us the rest of the week so you can learn more. And with that, we also encourage you to stay connected to the YWCA. We have lots of opportunities for you to support and learn about a lot of great programs that are coming up. This is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. There's wonderful opportunities to be able to support our survivors in our community and to also give back. And so we encourage you to go to our website and check out some of the great programming that our amazing team at Healing Space has put together. This is also our month where we showcase our Stand Against Racism. And on April 29th at 7 p.m. are our Racial Justice Awards. So we encourage you to join us for them as well. And on April 21st, for those of you that are job seeking or considering starting your own business, we encourage you to join our Grow and Glow series for Small Business 101, how to start and develop your ideas and make some meaningful connections at the same time. You can register on our website today for that. It's at 5 p.m. and there's no charge for any of these programs. But we also hope you're thinking about summer. Today is going to be a good teaser for that. Summer camp is happening. And I have to just shout out to our team at the YW, who has really gone out of their way to bring back some wonderful, socially distanced, safe programming opportunities to keep our kids engaged and, socially connected, even though they'll be socially distanced, during this time. Our kids have all been living, a challenging time. And although they are very resilient, it is time to get them back out safely. And you can join us for summer camp this year, whether you want to come to our MAWA full outdoor experience with the lake and the boats and fishing and hiking, or if you want to be at a school-based program in Dumont, we have 2 opportunities for you to sign up and to join. So with that, we wish everyone a fabulous day. Go outside and, thank Mother Earth today for giving you such a great day. We also encourage you to go like all of Habitat's social media pages, go like the Bergen ReStore's pages, and stay connected and learn more about their programs. And Teri, thank you so much for spending time with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course, we're so proud of the work you're doing, and over at the Bergen ReStore. And we hope you have a wonderfully successful event tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks, Helen.
Take care, everyone. Be well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.